Alright, hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome to Stoneshard, or the prologue of it. Game's not out yet. In fact, it's on Kickstarter. We might as well go take a look at it. These links... Well, the Kickstarter link doesn't work, which is real weird. But anyway, so, I guess I might as well go look at it, because... let's see. Because I'm a little bit late to this one. The game's been on Kickstarter for I guess 3 weeks now. I'm kind of showing up for the fourth and final week. So the game has 9 days to go. Keep that in mind if you do want to kickstart this. It's already funded. Everything at this point is just stretch goals. But they've been very dogged about contacting me for some YouTube coverage. And normally I don't touch Kickstarters just because usually they don't have anything for me to even cover. But they do have a 2-hour prologue demo that you yourselves can download. It's right there. And I figured I'd give it a go. One, because I've actually been waiting for this game for a while. I didn't even know it was coming to Kickstarter. I thought it was just coming out this year. So I was like, yeah, you know, whenever Stoneshard comes out. But I guess I gotta wait a little while longer. So I'm just going to, I guess I'm just going to...
Damn it. Where am I?
It's voice acted? Okay, that's a plus. But yeah, I guess I'm just going to have to satisfy myself with the prologue for now. And we'll see how it goes. But the voice-acted roguelike. I should probably mention, this is a kind of tough roguelike RPG with, like, Diablo-y loop and some other things. That's really all I know about it. But it's got enough interesting elements and some really nice pixels to catch my interest. I don't know. Anyway.
Woke up. A mistake. You'll regret it. Really, sir.
What?
One problem less to bother. I need to find a way out. These shackles have seen better days. It's time to break them.
Okay, so we have... Oh. Break the shackles. Open your inventory by pressing I, or the icon on the bottom panel. Free yourself from the shackles. Well, that was easy.
Poor luck. Turns out your feelings didn't deceive you this time.
Can I do... Oh, it's... Okay. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to use the arrow keys or something. Oh, right. Alright, so Locke's body, water skin. Can I... Oh, no, it's... Oh, there's the loot all button. I was trying to do, like, shift-click to move it over or stuff like that, and, wasn't happening. Let's see, lockpicks. Apply? There? Okay, cool. I was trying to, like, shift-click to move it over, but apparently control-click is just drop.
Haven't held anything except rain lately.
Let's see, I will mention, I don't think this game is, native English. So we're gonna run into some kind of weird voice acting things. And also some, well, I mean, the voice actor clearly is not, I guess, oh, hello. I don't know, voice actor, I don't think their first language is English, which really doesn't bug me too much. Especially for an indie game, voice acting period is kind of just nice. And ultimately it seems like we're going to be spending a lot more time running around and exploring instead of anything else. I don't know if there's a hunger system. There's a water system. Thirst quench low. May reduce toxicity. Okay, so we might actually have to worry about feeding ourselves. Next time I loot something, I should probably see if there's a hotkey for just, for quick loot. Okay, let's go check this out. Nope. Yeah, because I can do something with the body. And we only have a certain number of uses on this, but I'm going to squander it possibly on this. Ah, take all as enter. I don't think I'm gonna muck around with the skeletons. It doesn't seem like prisoners in a... doesn't seem like prisoners in a prison would be particularly well, Dang it. The fact that I have to right-click and use is a little weird. It'd be kind of nice if you just had the key and you could use it.
My guts. Better be aware.
Okay, basic instincts. Oh, hi. 'Cause I... 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 ' I'm sorry, I'm used to clicking on traps and disarming them, but no, I have to. Oh boy.
Damn it.
I'm used to clicking on traps and, you know, going to, instant disarm. Oh, right, this again. You know what? Let's just drop those on the ground. We don't need them this time. Okay. Yeah, usually when in games like these, when you find the trap, it's just like, oh yeah, okay, now interact with trap. The answer is no. That was move on to trap and immediately die. I don't know how it didn't kill me the first time I came through, but whatever. Okay, well this time, I guess this does give me some extra uses on that lockpick I squandered. So I guess it's not all bad. But yeah, I'm gonna have to get used to the fact that the UI is not going to be, like the UI in other games. UI interaction, I don't know, whatever. Yeah, it's like right-click to pick up stuff. Oh, open key, pick, break down. Okay, so really the answer is just right-click everything.
I feel it with my guts. Better be aware.
Okay, so this is a...
Well, still kicking. Gotta remember how it works.
I'm not entirely sure what that means. Okay, so now we've properly disarmed it. Yeah, I think there's supposed to be kind of a light tutorial with like his reactions here. It is not obvious. Let's see. So peasant sash, evasion, durability. Okay, we're gonna have to hold on to that. Okay, so yeah, really just the answer is right-click everything. You'll be okay. Remember to search regularly. It seems like the search button is actually not an active. It's a
Gotta light it up. Time to search the crates. I need to find a way out to do it safe.
Yeah, I honestly don't know exactly what he's trying to say here. Well, we've got that there. Whip the bow, you can quickly switch your weapon. Loadouts. Oh, time to light it up. He means the explosive barrel, which I don't think we could see until I actually got the, let's see. I don't think we could actually... okay. Kicked me out of the interface. Oh! We took a heavy hit there, so let's take a look. Light hunger, strength -1, dehydration, severe hand injury, counter chance, block chance, fumble accuracy. Torso injury, maximum HP, vitality reduced, increased pain over time, mild pain. Okay. Well, we should probably eat some bread and drink some water at the very least. Get rid of some of those. I'm still thirsty. There we go. Okay, so of these crates, this one looks like I might be able to interact with it. So we have a splint. Use that. Antidote. Well, let's see. Stabilized. Mild pain. Torso injury. Ether inhaler. Removes medical debuffs. No. Ointment. Reduces severity of moderate to severe injuries. Heals light injuries. Okay. Just gonna grab these at this point. Let's take a look. So, immense pain. Oh, I see. So I had to split the other one. Your pain level is increasing. Left untreated, the shot can kill you. Use the ether inhaler to reduce your pain level. Average toxicity. Absolutely legal. This is interesting. These are... Oh, man, it feels like I'm playing, a roguelike inspired by, a roguelike inspired by Metal Gear 3. I don't know how many of you guys played Metal Gear 3, but that game had, like, a really in-depth medical system. It was ridiculous, honestly. I never really played it. Metal Gear 3. Metal Gear Solid 3. My bad. But I used to... One of the first LPs, I think the first LP I ever saw was actually a Metal Gear Solid 3 playthrough. It was part of the reason I've never considered playing it myself. Diary page, 1 out of 5. Shred of old paper. It seems to be a fragment of someone's diary. And we also have a big book of salamanders. Allows you to learn the first tier of pyromancy. The scholarly writing holds all known descriptions of the world's salamanders, from Aldor's inhabitants to exotic subspecies found in the Jade Kingdoms. The book's conclusion is dedicated to the curious ways of imitating these beasts' fiery breath. I think for now I'm going to skip the lore. We might read it later. But not immediately. Okay, hello. It did tell me to... I already took the anesthetic. Yeah, hopefully that'll just go away on its own. I'll drink some water to get rid of the toxicity a bit. Maybe? Or, nope. Okay. Most painkillers are toxic. High toxicity can kill you. Lower your toxicity, take an antidote, or drink a lot of water. Okay, we'll just use the antidote for now.
The hardest. Let's carry on.
Yeah, I don't really mind his thick accent. It's just the writing for it. It's kind of weird. So you found a treatise, a book that unlocks new skills. Open your inventory and read it. Already read it. I guess I'll read it again, just because it wants me to do it again. Okay. Might have broken it. So we have Pyromancy, Electromancy, but it's locked for now. We also have Medicine, Basic Skills, Search Surroundings, Sudden Attacks. Successful hits against unaware targets always deal critical damage. Spot hidden traps and whatever. Okay, Dual Wielding, Armor, Class Skills, Shields. Hopefully this gets deeper than just these. Though, I mean, honestly, the massive list is kind of neat in and of itself. So it looks like it wants me to learn Pyromancy. So I guess we'll learn one of these two. Flame Wave or Overheat? Well, Overheat's pointless, so let's grab Flame Wave. Or... oh, you just learned Tier 1. Okay, and this is a passive move. 15% chance to ignite an enemy for 5 turns after casting any pyromantic spell. Extra mana regen. Cool. Okay. So that's got a much bigger, that's got a much bigger AoE on it than I thought it would. Okay, we also have a monastic book. Day 5, Disease 3. Okay, Praise the Court. Oh. So this is just effectively the ledger of what they've eaten. Probably. Okay, let's go up out here for a second. There's a little bit more, though I think it's all caved in. I might as well check it out as we go by. And we don't really get HP back.
True test lies forward. There's too much at stake. I must survive against the odds.
Alright, is there anything actually in here? Or down the stairs? Oh. Oh. Oh, we're not done yet. We have identification scrolls and diary pages. Well, nothing we have is unidentified, correct? Yeah, it doesn't look like any of it is. Let's see. It'd be nice if I could press like Alt or Tab or something like that. Enter to exit, escape to return. No. Quests, skills, character panel, inventory. Settings? There's no settings page yet. Modes. Stealth mode, rest mode. No enemies in sight. Taking damage or receiving a debuff will cancel this mode. Pain resistance, restore health, mana regen. Okay, so that's something great to use after hard fights. Okay, so there's also stealth mode, which is crit chance that. Okay, well we might as well turn on stealth mode, at least for now. The fact that that's a thing is kind of neat. You don't generally get, like, stealth abilities with games like this. Oh, and no? What is this? Against the odds. Your health can't drop below 30%. You gain 30% increased damage return for four turns. Okay. Well. I'm gonna try and break it down. Oh, mild leg injury. Okay, never mind. And I don't have any splints. Well, I might just die here. Oh, that's why I don't have any weapons out. It's tab to switch weapons. Gotcha. Okay, and it doesn't look like there's anything else there. So I've already mucked up my leg, which is not a good sign. I don't think that zombie has seen me yet. Or zombie? That vampire. Which means I probably should... we should probably rest. Confusion. Mental. Thirst. Confusion. Okay, got it back. Unfortunately, I have no splints or anything like that. Inventory? What's the inventory button again? I. Well, I've been pressing it, but I guess we can't? Oh, I see. I can't open my inventory unless I'm... Oh, this is a problem. A pain, shock. Well. Oh, I probably am going to run out of ammo this way, aren't I? Let's see if we get lucky. What is this? Bandage. 1 stack of bleeding. Well, I'm not bleeding. I just broke my leg. We also have an unidentified potion. Well. Siphoning, mana steel, strengthening. No, none of these are good. Unfortunately, I think I've screwed myself up real bad here. Because, yeah, we're in shock because I broke my leg. I am in agony. Question. Okay, so because I didn't have a weapon equipped earlier, I'm going to die here. Yeah, you're dead. Escape to restart. Okay, good. We're just back here. I made mistakes there. I shouldn't have, I don't know. I should have been paying more attention when I didn't have my weapons out. I was wondering why I couldn't just bust the door down with my weapon, why I had to kick it down. The answer was because I was unarmed. Go figure I was going to break my leg. I know this tends to offend people, but I like to learn by doing. Sometimes that results in me making really stupid decisions for like 2 episodes until I get like a general hang of things. I apologize if that's like really bothersome. I find this is the way I enjoy games the most. It's just I want to say easier, but I think that's wrong. I think it's just kind of I enjoy the prospect of learning. There's something about like Nintendo's design philosophy where more or less the mechanics themselves kind of inform how like you play the game. Instead of having like a built-in tutorial, it's just kind of like, okay, to pass these basic couple of tests, you just more or less learn the game. Or you learn the game by passing the first... Whoops. The first couple of tests, if that makes sense. And I found that to be actually quite compelling. I gotta remember to turn on stealth mode. And so, I don't know if the game needs to tell me very directly how to play. I tend to get a little bit, miffed. Let's see, I don't have any mana, so we just kind of have to fight these things. Well, that's fine. And honestly, like, for a turn-based roguelike, my usual assumption is I could probably figure it out pretty quick. Which is fine, but it does mean a couple of mistakes here and there. So, Silver Ring doesn't look like it has any effect, so there's not really a whole lot of point putting it on. Run, cowards. Who's left? Oh, this reminds me of another roguelike I've played before. Not the survival mechanics, but the visual style. It was... Die Hard Dungeon. I did a couple of videos on it a while back. It was actually one of my first more popular videos ever. I'd have to go check. It was a, it was like a I mean, it played almost identical to this. Had kind of a similar visual style, too. And I'm dead. Great.
True test lies.
I assume we lose everything. Yeah, halberd vampire's kind of mean. I should probably run away. I just figured I'd be okay. Anyway, let's see. Let's check this out. We get some boots at the very least. Whoops. Oh, shoot. The fact that I don't remember is going to bother me. But it had kind of a similar layout to this. Much more like standard roguelike-y. Or roguelite. It was a traditional roguelike, but with more kind of roguelite-y mechanics. Because it was very, I'm gonna call it limited. Okay, what's this? Heroism, state. Spell power, fortitude, miracle, chance, crit chance. Will not disappear while you are surrounded by enemies. Interesting. So the more enemies around you, the worse for them. Even if you are destined to perish, you will meet death by fighting. Cool. I guess I'm supposed to fight my way out of the dungeon. Oh yeah, that makes sense, because I know you're supposed to go to the overworld at some point. And there are quests, too. Ooh. Elusive Vanguard Gauntlets. Evasion, agility. Durability's low, so the effects are worse, but whatever, we'll take it. Oh, I do have some splints in my inventory. Also, it looks like gear does show up on my character model. That's good. I gotta remember to recover after this. Never mind. I gotta remember to recover, period. Let's just take all this. I keep forgetting to loot that initial, bookshelf, honestly. I get the feeling I'm not going to make it very far today. Is that rope? No, this is something else. Stardust. Decreases wound severity for deep and moderate injuries. Stabilizes slight injuries. Yeah, I like the medicine system. It's neat. You also have a key for a common lock. Unfortunately, like all true blue roguelikes, this game does that thing where the first level just has a bunch of enemies that can just randomly murk you, and it's like, okay. Guess we're gonna start over a bunch. I kinda prefer the roguelikes with the more level difficulty curve. Let's see. Open with key, breakdown. Let's go around. There might be an alternate way around. A good day, optimism. So effectively, ooh, bonus EXP. I haven't exactly looked at character leveling. 5 out of 120. Well, that'll take some time. Looks like there's a fairly in-depth stats panel. But yeah, one of the first roguelikes I ever played was Binding of Isaac, which I feel like it's super merciless early on, but none of the enemies have like a direct statistical advantage over you. Except for, I guess, kind of sort of the bosses, but like once you learn the patterns, it's not so bad. I find with more traditional roguelikes, there are a lot of enemies that tend to have drastically more powerful. Mild hand injury. Your health is enough, it can heal over time. We're in immense pain. Okay. I guess it won't heal over time. Oh, we're still in immense pain. But I think pain will go away. Hopefully it will. I mean, otherwise I can take... Realistically, there's no point in being too stingy here. These runs last about a couple of minutes. So it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, so in more traditional roguelikes, like this game, I guess, enemies can have like very hefty statistical advantages over you. And I find that always kind of bugs me just a little bit. Mana 4, Fizzle Chance -1, 1 defense versus evasion and stealth. I was hoping I could recover from some of these. Well, hand injury is gone. I think the pain would go away. Now the hand injury is... Well, I'd have to take drugs to get rid of that one. Okay, so we've got another vampire. Okay, so weakening, weakening, Mark of the Feast. Okay, and I'm bleeding. Well, we've got bandages now. That's a little bit easier to come by. And running away. Oh, right. We should probably rest until healed. I'm still in pain, though. Alright, so I guess pain doesn't just go away. Well, it's willpower and intelligence, but... Wait, turn that off. Anything that makes pain go away. Heals light injuries? No. Stack of bleeding? No. Wound severity? No. Painkiller? Low. I'm in a coma. Okay. So note to self, you can't double up on the painkillers. It doesn't work that way. There we go. You kind of have to let the, you have to alternate between water. Good to know. I'm learning things. I'm learning poorly, admittedly, but I'm learning things. Okay, so we've got a random potion, and what's this? Elven Mud. Quench thirst and causes freshness for 90 turns. We've also got Enriching Power. Raises a random attribute or gives 1 attribute point. Allows you to turn enemies into gold. Interesting. No, I don't have a shield on. I forgot that I had taken that off. That probably would have helped. Okay, this guy again. Let's see, I'm just gonna go around the corner and wait for him. We'll be fine, or we won't be, I don't know. There's a bit of a hefty learning curve on this game, and I don't mind it. But I also feel like I am being punished for things. Okay, so strength. Is there anything... Willpower? No. I mean, some of this is kind of helpful, but I was hoping I could get one that just made it so less susceptible to injury. For the time being, I think I'm probably just going to put points into strength. Considering we don't have the supplies to use any other types of combat styles. I'll use the, Can I break these? No. Now, let's see. We have a short dagger, 3 damage, fumble counter versus... Yeah, okay, so... Not as worthwhile. And we get a lot of drugs. Alchemy would be really interesting in this game. I hope they add, like, a bunch of, like, almost like Dungeons of Dreadmore crafting skills to this game. I think that would be kind of cool. Let's see, do we break it down? Now, we've got that key. Let's just use it. See how it goes. A weirdly empty area. Yeah, okay, going strength was a good move. Look at this. Something about this room kind of worries me. No, I'm apparently wrong. And I'm also apparently hungry. Well, that's okay. We just got a roasted drumstick. Might have wanted to save that. I'm not entirely sure how food rots in this game. Probably gonna want to dump some things at some point. It looks like they give you enough basic tools to do fine. You just kind of have to, not be too wasteful with them or let anything lie. Okay, well, can't do anything with that. That door's locked. It seems like the doors are just kind of randomly locked. Is there no map? There doesn't seem to be a map, so I guess let's just head over to the next floor. I don't think we have more. Whoops. And we are thirsty. Well, I should probably drink the elven mud, because I want to hold on to the water skin. I might be able to refill it.
Tremors become stronger. I'm close, I believe.
Okay. Well, we don't get another, but that's okay. Let's get rid of the belt for the time being. Let's see, right. Oh, that's an unidentified bow. Dueling hunting bow. Sure, unfortunately we don't have a whole lot of ammo here, so not exactly the most useful, but still. Doesn't look like there's anything in here. This game is gorgeous. For roguelike, like for a more traditionalist roguelike especially, this game looks really good. Part of the reason why I don't play traditionalist roguelikes generally is just because visually they're not much to look at. Like, I love Caves of Cud. It's got some really cool ideas to it, but I just, like, go watch my series on it. Please. That would actually inspire me to play more of it. Unfortunately, most people don't touch old-school roguelikes with a 10,000-foot pole. And that sucks for me, because, you know, if I want to cover them, I try and put out a video. Oh, he was wounded because he stepped on the bear trap. What is this? Antitoxin. Oh, helpful. You know, we should actually probably recover before I go anywhere. There we go. Oh. Still in rest mode. But yeah, so nobody felt like watching my series on it, and it's just kind of like, well, I'm not going to say what's the point, because it was fun to play, but it's also one of those where it's just like, well, this series is poof. One more. Luckily, these, those basic vampires are not particularly dangerous. They're just a nuisance. What is this? Potion of Purification. Interesting. We're getting a lot of medical supplies. More than I was expecting. I guess the injury system... If... He lost interest? I might be able to fight that guy. But I think I'm going to, give it a hard pass for a little bit. There's gotta be more here. He's just taking my blood from a distance. Bandage. You know what? We've got plenty of... Well, no, we don't have plenty of bandages, but I'm gonna use it anyway. But considering my supplies are fairly high, I can just kind of... I'm not going to say freely use them, but relatively freely use them. Let's see, let's get rid of the short... What's the durability on that? Stuff doesn't break that fast. That's a good sign. I kind of wish scrolls of identification would stack. I'm not sure if I need them as much. We could also get rid of some of the rotten food, because I seem to be more loaded on things than I thought it would be. Yeah, I've got 4 out of 5 diary pages. We just need one more. Oop. And I explode into loot. Low. Oh, okay. Okay. Now we're gonna close that door on him and run away. I actually don't know if they will follow me. Let's get the rest. It doesn't seem like the, Uh-oh. I'm probably gonna die here. Okay, so I've got a mild hand injury. What can I do about that? It's moderate to severe injuries. Bad trip, painkiller average. Purification, no. Do I not? Yeah, that's cures a stack of bleeding. Oh, heals light injuries. Okay, so that's taken care of. Rest up. Okay, so pure pro tip. Nope, didn't work. Back to healing. I guess I should probably eat before I do too much. Let's eat the cheese. That'll get rid of that. Question. Oh, we're thirsty. Well, that's fine. Oh. Still in rest mode. Let's keep drinking the water then. Let's see. So that's kind of a pain in the ass. Can I? No. Got him. Okay. So that kind of sucked. Just because. So what do we have? I should probably agility, perform different combat tricks more often. Strength is currently block chance and vitality. So going strength increases my health. I'm gonna keep pumping that, at least for now. Skills. So we could do swords, chop and cleave, and lose durability slower. Axes, maces, bows, and shields. Shields. 50% block chance, 25% damage received, and reduced evasion. It's not a bad one. Class skills. Nope, we already have those. Armor. Restores durability to the selected equipment piece. Kind of helpful. We could do dual wielding. 3 attacks, 1 turn. I didn't really think about that, but that is actually something that I could do. And decreases dual wielding penalty. Puts the target to sleep for 5 turns. Enemy becomes unaware. And longer if it was already unaware. That'd be kind of tough, though. Medicine. Stops bleeding. Pain increased depending on how many turns bleeding would have lasted. That's rough, though. Oh. You can see the amount of turns left for stabilized injuries to heal. Seems useful, but maybe not immediately. We also have lightning enchant. 25% weapon damage is shock. For 6 attacks. That's not a bad idea. So, question is, do we go for like an attack AoE? 100% chance to cause bleeding, but halves damage. Otherwise, let's go Electromancy for now. And that's a passive, but this will let me enchant for a hit. Oh, I hate rangers. If I could get a charge move, I would be I'd be lovely, I'd be happy. Okay, so that's taken care of. So I've got a mild torso injury. Keep using these, and back on healing duty for a while. Oh, wait. Hold on. Interesting. So, going into rest mode gives you 10 mana back, but then it doesn't recover. Let's see. Potion of pain killing. Well, I can sort my inventory. Hopefully you can get bigger bags and, like, potion bags and stuff like that that kind of let you slot things. Mainly, I just want... spoiled cheese. I just want the ability to sort together my, Oh, that's just a regular pear. It just looked green. But of course, pears are green. Actually, no, they're not. Well, no, it depends on the pear. Wizard hat. Spell power. 10% savvy. Sure, why not? Be an old wizard of sorts. I'm used to my pears actually being yellow. Most of the pears I get are like Asian pears and whatnot. Not these shits again. Oh, I hate these guys. Okay, well that's actually not so bad. There we go. Yeah, the mana should just recover too. It's kind of weird that it doesn't. Hello. And I'm bleeding for a bit. But it doesn't last long, so it's probably not that necessary. I think I'm just gonna skip out on a number of these. Oh. She looks worrisome. I'll run away from her if I have to. Never mind, she's just dead. Bad luck vampire extravaganza. Okay, so concentrating short dagger. Extra intelligence. So I'm gonna hold on to this one. Might be worth some money. Oh right, we're gonna rest. There we go. I don't need... Up. Ow. Okay. I might die here. Do I have anything? Strengthening, enrichment. Purification. Pain killing, mana, pain. Fire! Well, we got lucky. We also get a ring. Perception, spell power, sure, why not? Her traps hurt. A lot. This game is, going to be merciless when it actually comes out. To some people, I think that's going to be a plus. To me, I might see if there's, like, an easier difficulty, just so I can, have a possibility of beating it. Unfortunately, with roguelikes like these, it's usually, like, multiple hours worth of gameplay before you can even get... Oh, I forgot to switch. Multiple hours worth of gameplay before you can even hope to get to the end. So deadliness and golden touch, which I'm probably going to squander. Your raw fish. Yeah, in retrospect, I should probably drink some of these potions. Oh, potion of healing, finally. What do I get rid of? Honestly, let's get rid of the elven mud. Okay, this guy might kick my ass. Well, that's why I just picked this up. I can't seem to hurt him. Oh, no, we got him. We just fumble, block, and... Yeah, so he's got special blocking powers. And I just died. I don't know if he hit me or what. But that's okay. So that's Stoneshard. I'm probably not going to play too much more of this, honestly, just because I kind of want to see the full game come out. You know, having all the skill trees locked and so on and so forth is kind of inconvenient. I might do one or two more if you want to. If you want me to. I might focus more on Pyromancy, or I might focus less. Unfortunately, the lack of direct range spells is kind of a nuisance for me. I might go looking at some of these, but like, I don't want chopping cleave. I want like a charge. This one, it's kind of helpful. What I want is like something that lets me clear distance. This suffers many a problem that, or a problem that many roguelikes have, and to some degree, I guess a lot of people would say it's not. Ah, there we go. This one, range 5. Many roguelikes run into problems where ranged enemies can more or less just bully you into submission. That's kind of tough. I've never gotten very good at dealing with it. Either I've just had enough health to not have to worry about it, or I don't know what. I guess I could have used the stealth mode. Honestly, I should have ran from that knight. I was just like, I can maybe beat him. The answer is no. No, you can't. Anyway, let's see. So like I said, it's on Kickstarter now. If you do want to back it, otherwise it'll be out sometime, I think either later this year or early next year. I don't really know that much. But I figured I'd do a video on it nonetheless. So I guess if you guys like this episode in any way, shape, or form, leave me a like. Helps more than you know. And if you want to see more, Well, we're gonna all have to wait. But that's fine. I mean, there's plenty of other roguelikes, like Mother Gunship and Wizard of Legend. Though I guess those are roguelites, but whatever. My standards are... I'm not that picky and I love those games. So, I guess with that, see you guys next time, and as always, thanks for watching.